So I just wanted to give a quick summary and shout out for this book. As many of you know, I'm kind of an AI enthusiast. I jumped in early with a lot of different things, and I started wanting to learn more about the basics of quantum computing and just the original thought of where language models came from and stuff like that. Anyway, so I purchased this book by the Pantheon Space Academy. It's a collection of five or six people that are writing books together collectively. And so this was one for beginners, obviously. And the way that I really, really love that this is structured is they build a foundation at the beginning, right? And talk about the foundation of quantum mechanics and, different types of quantum. So whether it's, quantum gates or entanglement or different things like that. Then they talk about the building blocks, right? So how they're building those models, how they're building different things. And obviously, and then the third part is into the future. So with all that information, what are the things, some of the things that we can do, we are doing, make them better. And so I just wanted to give you some of my favorite parts in this. So first of all, the structure of the book, right? I feel like I need to go through that. It's organized into chapters and sub-chapters and headings. So at the very beginning, you can kind of see all of your information there. I'm not going to give you too much information, but you can see all of that in the book. And so one of the things that I like, and it's really difficult to write a book to capture everybody, right? So you have people that are on level A, and they have a zero understanding of quantum computing or even like the structure of what that looks like. And then you have people that are reading books that are maybe on a level C, D, F, G, or even Z, right? And so it's hard to get that audience where you can pull everybody together. And I really like this because I think the book takes anybody where they are and can move them forward a few steps, whether you're on letter A in your understanding, your beginning stages, right? Or you're, a novice or an expert and you're kind of moving down that chain. So that's the way that the book is set up. But a few of some of my favorite parts, right, is the idea where they talk about different types of quantum mechanics and computing, and they give you that foundational at the beginning, which helped me understand later when they're talking about the building blocks and what that could possibly mean for the future. And one of the things that I liked, I'm going to read this part to you, is the hypotheticals or the practical application of quantum computing and what that may look like or could look like in our world. So hold on, I have this tagged. So one of them was, it's on page 175, so I'm quoting from this book, the quantum advantage in accelerating breakthroughs. So imagine a world where the creation of new drugs doesn't take decades of research or billions of dollars, but instead is dramatically accelerated, saving countless lives and resources. Welcome to the crossroads where quantum computing collides with drug discovery and molecular simulations, unlocking pathways to treatments once thought to be years away from realization, right? So we're saving lives and saving billions of dollars in that process. Now, you can already see some of that stuff is happening. Obviously, there's models where they talk about AI and personalized machines and the quantum edge there. Language models, they talk a little bit about that. They talk about some of the things that are happening at MIT, and I'm not gonna ruin this for you, right? They talk about modern breakthroughs in, YouTube and algorithms and computing mass amounts of information, and obviously, the powerful merger of AI and what that's able to produce and all of the information on the back end to create playlists and videos and statistics and all of that stuff on the back end. So they also talk about the future of careers, right? And, if you are interested in this topic, like classes that you can take, whether free online or through, like MIT or Caltech or some of those other universities and classes that they have for free. So if you're interested in this, they tell you how to go further down that road, which I appreciated. I'm kind of already set in my learning, but I love that they offered potential classes that someone can take if they wanted to go through. So anyway, it's maybe longer than it should be, but I just wanted to recommend this book. If you are out there wanting to learn about quantum computing and you're at the beginning level, middle level, or the high level, you're going to be able to get something from this book. This is from the Pantheon Space Academy. You can read more about them and the members on their website and stuff like that. So thank you for taking the time to watch this today. Have a great day.